feel so official.
How's everybody doing? So usually we have instruments or something. But welcome to Epcot's Food and Wine Festival. Thank you guys for being here. Today we are going to talk a little bit about the story behind the beer. Who's tried Mmmhops here? Who's tried Mmmhops this morning? Actually, so we started off the day taking some photos, and this is either a perk or a danger of having your own beer. They're like, well, it's 8 a.m., you should start drinking beer for breakfast.
I've also decided that it actually kind of takes the edge off of the morning, oh, I didn't sleep very well. I feel better.
So
thank you,
said
Mmmhops.
the alcoholic.
So who's not from the U.S.? Is anybody not from the U.S.?
There's
People in the back. So it's truly international, a little international, but talking about the beer, one of the cool things that we love about it is the representation of all the different people around the country and the world that have their own flavors, their own kind of styles of beer. And so this is our way of kind of sharing our passion. The pale ale is kind of an anchor for craft beer, and is one of the styles that is really kind of widely admired. And really the story for us was starting with passion.
Yeah, and well, honestly, pale ales were actually some of my first favorite beers. I, for a long time, was not necessarily a beer fan, and actually, one of the very first beers I ever had was a Sierra Nevada. I won't tell you how old I was. But anyway.
He was legal in somewhere.
So anyway, but needless to say, pale ales have, as Taylor said, been an anchor for craft beer, but they've also been an anchor, certainly for me and us as a band, with regard to our favorite beer flavors, and Sierra Nevada being one of them, and a lot of others around the country. People like Grapevine and others make excellent pale ale.
Dogfish Head stands out.
Exactly.
Yeah, I heard it. Ooh.
The question is, are you a 60-minute or a 90-minute?
Or a 120-minute.
Wow.
60-minute.
I think that us getting into beer is as random and as natural as it seems. Music. A lot of people drink beer while listening to or enjoying music.
Or making music.
So there's that natural connection. And we were sitting around one night thinking about, man, wouldn't it be, what if we did our own beer?
And we'll reenact it. And then Zach was like, what if we did our own beer? I was like, yeah, that'd be kind of fun.
And then I'd be like, what would we call it?
I was like, well, if we had a pale ale, we'd call it Mmmhops.
And as random and silly as the name was, he kind of went, wait a second, that's kind of good.
Because when you drink it, you're like, imagine Homer Simpson.
Anyway, so at that point, it was really a matter of going, okay, wait a second, that actually seems like what it says about the band. We've been a band for a long time. What it says about that song talks about just the idea that few things in life will last. And so going on and sort of bringing bop, making it sort of come of age, was kind of like that. There's something really cool about it.
If you play that song backwards, it says "drink more beer." It's a weird thing, people don't know about that.
Yeah, well, that's exactly.
But it is true that the song has almost come of age officially to 21, but our band has come of age to 21. So,
And there you go. And actually, interestingly, in the same year that the band turned 21, we launched Hanson Brothers Beer Company.
Yes.
And put out Mmmhops Pale Ale. So we could talk about a little bit about kind of, I guess, the pale ale itself and just kind of the kind of story behind it. Mmmhops, again, it is a beer that we love. It's a beer that we would drink on a regular basis and do. And of course, as you said,
For breakfast.
For breakfast. Not all the time, just sometimes at Epcot.